Hi everyone, welcome in LeetCode. Today in this video I will discuss about merge interval. It's LeetCode medium problem 56 I guess. Yeah. So what this problem says according to the problem statement from LeetCode, it's telling you will be given some intervals in a 2D vector. Now you have to merge the intervals which is overlapping in between each other. So is that overlapping or not? How we will know? Let's check it. So obviously some of the parts are overlapping, correct? Right? So what you can write in that, it is from 4 to 15 as a result, correct? So this might be the resultant of this overlapping interval. One of the good problem. It's little tricky. If you can capture those, you can solve it very easily. Not that tough. Okay, let's start it. So let's take one test case first. For any two pair to be overlapping, how we will know this? Just think. On a number line system, if I'm telling it's AB, it's CD, if somehow I can say, suppose this is first pair and this is second pair. Just think, if this C is something which is in A and B, correct? Or this C is something which is at most till B. Means if this C is lying less than B or equal to B, right? For now, just we are thinking like this two pair having first will be somewhere it is less than. So just think about this. This pair is going to coming after this one. For now, just forget the order, whatever it is in input. Leave those things. Just for now, try to understand. If we have this number after this, okay, there is some AB and CD is lying in between this somewhere like this. Okay. At that time, what consideration we will take so that we can say this is an overlapping or not. So what we can understand here, if C in between this or till this one. So if C is someone which is less than or equal to B, I can say this might be overlapping, right? It is getting overlapped. First, 110, 315, it's overlapping or not. First, it's AB and CD. If C is something which is less than equal to B, right? Means if I can say if this is lying in between these two numbers, or at least here, because suppose it is AB and the number CD is coming joining from this point only. So can I say okay, this might be as an overlapping or take the number from A to D. So this will be from A to D. Correct? So in that way, I can say if this is someone which is at most this number, so it might be if it is 10 to 15, then also it will be, it should be somewhere less than 10. But for now, just I am telling you, suppose this C is greater than E. For now, just think for this thing, because this will make your calculation easy. This will make your understanding better. In the next round, I will tell you how we can fix this thing. Okay. Is this greater or not? C is greater than E or not? It is less than or equal to. We'll take care of that as well. For now, just think. It is coming after this pair. And now if it is C which is less than or equal to A and B, then I can say it is overlapping. So we got to know the concept of how it is going to be overlapping, right? So we are done with first part. Okay. So overlapping thing is done. Now we will approach how we are going to solve this problem. That was a small part which we will be utilizing in this problem. So let's start with that. So first, what I am thinking, just think as a brute force. Don't go for any optimized. Just think about brute force, what I will be doing. What this is telling, okay, you just give me a merged interval output, right? So what thing is hitting in my brain? First I will take one element. I'm taking it as an element. Okay, just think about this thing as an element. I'm taking one pair. Just it is in the problem statement. This is as a vector. Just now I'm just telling for reference. I'm telling it will be as a pair. Just for reference, so that not need to tell again vector. So suppose first I will be taking a vector. Let's take one m variable, which is a vector. Okay, it is a vector of 8. Okay, let's take so called 10. It is vector 8. Okay, vector and okay. So now what I will tell, take the element. It is first element, so anyhow this will be a part. So put this 6 9. This will be in itself sorted in the way it is merged, because it's single. How you can say it is merged or not? So it's fine. For the next one 1 4. It's 1 4. Let's take the decision. Now just take the decision where I can put this. You have to put enough in a particular order, so that earlier we were thinking that AB and CD. CD should be after this or before this. That was our question earlier, which I told just ignore this for now. Now we will take care of that. Then we'll apply the approach of merging the intervals. Right? Just now insert this thing. So what we got to know from AB and CD, if A is less than B, sorry, A is less than C, and D is someone, sorry, C is someone which is less than or equal to B, which we have discussed. If C is less than or equals to B, that is for sure interval. Merging, it will be getting merged, but it having a condition that A should be less than C anyhow. Correct? So, if I am going to place this here in such a way, always A is less than C, well, my problem will resolve. I believe yes. So, just think and put in such a fashion that A should be always less than or equal to C. We are going to try this thing. Okay, so that I will be taking care now. I will set this element in such a way, always A will be less than C. Then we'll take care independently without thinking of this, because we already have settled down. Suppose without taking any thing, I will try to put this logic. Let's fit this one first time. We have 6 9 and we have 1 4. What I am telling, I have to something do which is going to tell me A should be less than or equal to C. Correct? So it's 1 4. If it is AB and CD, A should be less than or equal to C. It is not possible. It is not. So I will insert it before this. Let insert 1 4. Now come to A 12, where I can insert. So basically it is telling, should just you compare with all these first. If it is not equal, if it is going to be equal, suppose each A is equal, then we'll consider for second one. Okay, basically we are trying to put in a particular order. So just now where I can put it, is this 1 less than 8? Yeah, but 6 is also less than 8. So where is the correct place? So end is the correct place. This is the correct place. How we will be placing it, I will tell you. So now just we are taking care where I can put this 8. So 8 will be just after 1 as well, 6 as well, but this will be the correct place. Means until and unless I am not getting a number which is greater than this 8, I will put that. Suppose it was somewhere 19 also, and we are trying to put 8 12. Correct? So I will search a number which is just greater than this 8. Right? So that I can fit this point. A should be less than 6. Correct? A should be less than 6. If I want A should be less than 6, only when it is here. Just think, if I am going to put 8 12 here, it is not functioning with this one. If I am going to put 8 12 here, yeah, it is. So just have to get a number which is just greater than this 8. So this will be 19. For now, I don't have that. In the test case, I am removing that. 8 12. Right? Next number is 3 5. Just for this 3 5, just get a position which is just greater than 3. Right? First number you have to take just greater than 3. So it is just greater than 3. It is here. So I will be putting it here only at this index. So it will get shifted. So what this means is it will be 1 4. Then we have 3 4. We have done with 3 5. Now 13 15. Let's see where we can put this 13 15. Just number which is greater than 13. Is it 1 no? 3 no? 6 no? 8 no? Obviously nothing is there, so then you have to put it without any worry. Now the next one is 3 8. See, you can see a number just greater than this. No, yes, it is greater than this. But you have to take care of greater than or equal to. See, here also you can do. So if it is greater than or equal to, then it will take decision from here only, then it will take decision from here. So if you are not putting this, that is also fine. So if a number which is just greater than this 3, I will put it at that position. So I am going to put at this index. So this will get shifted. So it is 1 4, not wrong. Okay, this is the order which we have set. So now I can say every relative AB and CD, every A is either less than or equal to C. Here you can see this A is less than or equal to C. Here it is A equal to C. That is fine. But it is following this order, which we having one problem by getting the merge interval, like is this overlapping or not. So that was this. Like A is less than equal to C, we were not confirmed. Just we have imagined that. Now we have solved this, so we don't need to imagine. We are for sure. We have done. So first, in the brute force, first we have to filter the element, or you can say order. Set the order, particular fashion. As we are done with this, then we are going to merge it. One more thing is there. As soon as you are adding the element, you can merge. But for now, what I am telling, just you set the order and now go for merging the intervals. Data structure, output, which is vector int. Initially, let's put this 1 4. Then we are coming with this. This will be something called temp. Then we are coming with 3 5. Just tell as till now we are done. Till now we will be telling this is something which is merged. Correct? So can I merge 3 5 in that? My question will be, can I merge this 3 5 in that? Right? As till now it is merged. So if I can merge this in this one, my problem is sorted. Right? So let's go for this 3 5. What I told, let's treat it as A, B, C and D. As we are for sure A is less than or equal to C, so no need to take care of this. Just we have to take care B and C. If C is less than or equal to B, just take it. If it is, then I can say it is overlapping. If it is overlapping, then what we have to do? That's why it is merging with this part. So my question is, if it is merging, then for sure we are not going to add this thing in this output vector. Correct? We will be modifying this somehow. Means what I mean is, I will be getting modified with this word. Just I will remove this part. I will extend it till 5. Right? I don't need this one. If I am not wrong. Because this was the portion which is common for both. And this was the portion which is greater in this second one. Right? So this portion is greater. Just I want to extend my first one to little bit more. Correct? Just we have to take care of the maximum of either this one or this one. Correct? So for the recording I'm doing in OneNote, okay, due to some issue. So as we have done, like what will the condition for merging two intervals, right? So let's try this and try to try run this one. Okay, so first let's refer this 1 4, it is fine. Okay, now after this 1 4, okay, then 1 3. Now we are trying to insert this 3 5. Okay, so can you think on this 3 5? Can we insert? Can we insert? Is this overlapping with 1 4? So as of now we have settled down everything. It is in the a particular order whatever we are expecting. So this will be C as whatever we have discussed, AB then CD. So 3 is less than equal to 4, correct? So is it overlapping? Yeah, it is overlapping. So what can I say? Okay, let me take this as maximum of this 4 and 5, right? So what will be the this updated value? That is 1 5, correct? So this is being trimmed down into 1 5 with 2 elements. Okay, so now next we are going to pick 3 8. So can you think, is this 3 8 overlapping? Yeah, it is overlapping. If it is getting overlap, then what we are going to value with this updated. So 1 comma max of this 5 8, right? So this 5 8 we are going to take, then it will be 8, right? So we are having now 1 5, then 3 8, that is as it is, no changes happen. So this is being overlapped. Now it is 8 12. So we want to insert this 8 12. So what will be the insertion value? So this 8 3 8 8 12. Okay, 8 is less than equal to, that is fine. Again it is overlapping. So what will be the output? 1 5. Then we are having 3 8. Then this 8 12 we want to insert. So take this maximum of 8 and 12, that is 12. Till now it is inserted. Now 13 15. Can we insert this 13 15? No, we cannot do, because this 13 is greater than this 12. So it is not an overlapping. So this will be our final output, right? So let's discuss about time complexity. What will the time complexity for this? Just first thing, what we were doing, we were taking one element and we were iterating the whole array, and we were just checking what is the correct position where we can post this. So that was in itself a big of n time complexity. Into, for each and every element we are doing this, so n times. As of now this is done, then we were doing what? We were trying to iterate the whole array. Here we are trying to iterate the whole array, and then we are checking is that overlapping or not. If it is overlapping, then we are trying to make the changes. Okay, so what is the time complexity for that? For that thing we are having time complexity of big of n, correct? So totally what will be the time complexity for, if we are assume it, then it is big O of n square only. Okay, which in itself it's not a good. So you can think it, okay, it's fine, naive approach. If interviewer is going to ask you, then you can start with this algorithm, that is perfect, it's not an issue. And the space complexity is what? Space complexity in itself, we are using two vector of vector. So first we are trying to set up this thing as a particular order in the from original array to this one. Now by checking this merge, at that time also we are using one different vector. So we are using two vector. Each vector, it is of big O of n, right? Each element having two elements, correct? And in this we are using 2. So at the end it is total big O of 4 into n, correct? So this will be the space complexity. So can we try to reduce this space complexity and the time complexity? First we will try to reduce this time complexity as in itself a big of n square, so that is not a good one. So we will try to reduce this. So can you observe something? After setting up, it is a sorted order. It is in the sorted order. First it will be 1, then 3, then 3, then 8, then 13. So if somehow we can sort an input array, then this is done for us. Okay, so let's try what I'm telling. So let's take some input, some random input, 1 6, then suppose 3 9, and take some 10, 15, 8, 12. Okay, and let's try with this. So first we will sort it. As soon as it is getting sorted, what will be this as the output? So this will, after sorting, this 8, 12 will be on their correct position. Okay, so 8, 12 will be here, right? And what happened? Okay, so now we are done with our sorting. Now the same approach, whatever we were doing, right, same way we will be trying. So now let's try run. I will be taking a vector of vector. This is vector of int, this so-called OP. So first, as of now, this first element, so for sure this 16 is in itself a merged. Okay, that is not an overlapping because this is the first element. Okay, so 16. Now I'm going to think about 39. Is this 39 overlapping interval or not? I will say okay, 3 is less than or equal to 6. It is correct. So this will be a overlapping interval. If it is overlapping, so what I can do, just remove this and just think on this 9 and 6 as we have discussed, because this 9 and 6 is only which we have to update. If it is overlapping, then we are going to update this one, right? So this will become 1, 9, which is maximum of 6 and 9, correct? Right? So let's go for another iteration, 8, 12. As of now, in this OP vector, what we have, this 1, 9, correct? Now I will be trying to insert what, this 8 and 12, right? So this 8, 12, can we say this 8, 12 is overlapping with 1, 9, with the last element of this OP, which is 1, 9. Okay, this 8 is less than 9. Yeah, it is overlapping. So if it is overlapping with 1, 9, with this one, that is 1, 9. So what can I say? Okay, let's update this 1, 9 with 9, 12 max. Correct? Max of this one. So this is something, what we can write? 1, 12. Correct? So let's insert it. Now second element we have done. Now we are trying to insert this 10, 15. Let's see. This 10, 15. 10, 15 with which one? With this last element of 1, 12. Correct? Let's check it. So it is telling, okay, I want to insert this 10, 15 with 1, 12. So is this 10 less than equal to 12? Yeah, it is. 10 is less than 12. So I can say, okay, I can insert. So what will be the value? 1, max of 10, 12. Correct? Now it will be updated with 1, 12. Right? Again, in 1, 12, we are trying to insert what? 10, 15. Sorry. We have done something wrong. I want to insert this 10, 15 with 1, 12. Right? So this, okay, so this 12, wait 1 minute. So we are trying to insert this, okay, 10, 15. So 10 is less than equals to 12. So this is less than equals to 12. Yeah, it is correct. So what will be the updated value? So this 12 and 15, which is the maximum. So I will take it as 15. Okay, so maximum is 15. That's why it will update with 115. Correct? So now we have updated the next element as 115, or it is updated. Now it is being updated with 115. Okay, so now this value is getting changed, and now it is 19 and 115. 19 and 115. So that is wrong. Earlier it was 19, so it will replace with 112. Now 112 is replaced with 115. Okay, so you can see 16 to 39, it is 19. 19 to 12, so 19, 8 is replaced, so 12 is replaced with 9 is replaced with 12, so 112. Now it is 115. Okay, so in this way it is ending up with 115. So what is the time complexity here? what will be the time complexity? So here what we are doing, first we are sorting it. So in itself it will take big of n log n, plus we are iterating the array and we are trying to merge. So it is big of n. Okay. So the total time complexity is big of n log n. Correct? So we are trimmed down this, but can we think on space complexity? Yes. So we are using this output vector where we are storing the value. So that's why we are using big of n, where each vector having 2 elements. That's big of 2n to n. Can we reduce this space complexity? Can we? Yeah, we can. Just think something. Whatever we are taking the value, we are inserting, and we are just fetching the last value from the output vector. Can we try to do something where we can just use in our original array only, original vector only? Okay. So what I will be doing, I will be taking 2 pointer. First pointer will tell me this is the value till here you are updated with merged interval, right? And second will be the current index where we are iterating, right? So let me refer it as first and second. So first, let's copy this. So first is starting with index 0, second is also starting with index 0. So what this means? First understand the meaning. So it is telling, it's trying to tell, can we merge? Can we try this? This is telling this one. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so what we are doing is that, like, this index, this first is going to tell me till here I am done. If you want to add new element, you can add after this. If you want to update any element, then you can update on this f. I am repeating once again, just listen it carefully. If I want any changes on whatever it is at index s, and if I want this to be added, then I will be adding at next index to f. Otherwise, if I want anything is there which is in overlapping, at that time I want this one as to be updated. Correct? This is the meaning. Okay, so let's start. This index f is 0. Okay, it's telling can we insert s into f. So okay, let's try to insert 16 into 16. It is the start index, that's why. So it is telling, is that overlapping or not? First we will check. It's telling okay, yeah, 1 is less than equal to 6. Yeah, it is overlapping. It's telling me yes, it is overlapping. As soon as I got this is an overlapping, what I will do, okay, it's telling okay, go at index f, make the changes at their first index. Okay, I'm telling okay, I'm going with this original array or. Let's take it as or. Okay, so what I'm telling, okay, let's go on index on or at index first and take their index first and make the changes whatever you want. Okay, so I will tell okay, fine, I will be going this, and I will tell okay, take the maximum of what? First take the maximum of this original array first index with first index and their first, right? With which one? With this current value which is at index s. So let's take that as well. So this is not first, this will be second and their first index. Correct? So now I will update. So go at index f, what it is f? 0. At their index 1. Okay, I am at index 0, at their index 1. Pick that and pick what? Index s, their first element. Index s is also 0 and their first element is also 6. So maximum of 6 comma 6 is what? 6. So it is done. So as of now I am done. Let's update this index s. We are not updating this index f if it is merge interval, because see, if we are having any overlapping, then we are merged here, and we are standing here only, not moving, because still I'm telling till here only I am done, I'm not moving more. Okay, so let's go for this s1. Okay, so let's try this. What this is telling, okay, take this 3 9 can you put into which one? Index S, sorry, index first, right? So it is telling, okay, what it is index first, that is index 0. So can you put it at index 16, at index 0, which having value of 16, right? It's telling, yeah, we can try. Let's try. Can I put this 39 into 16? Can I put this 39 into 16? So 39. Okay, so 3 is less than equal to 6. Yeah, it is correct. It is correct. Okay. Okay, let's try. Is it overlapping or not? It's telling yes, it is overlapping. As soon as it got this overlapping, let's go on index first of original array and make the changes the same way how we are doing here. Make the changes, correct? Same thing. Now first is 0, first index 1. So go on in first index 1. Okay, it's telling go on second and index 1. Second is 1 and their index 1. So 6 comma 9, what we are getting the maximum? 6 comma 9, which is nothing but 6 comma 9 is 9. Where we want to update? At first index 1. What is 0? At index 1. So let's get this one, which will be nothing but 9. Till now it's fine. Let's go for the next element, that is 10, 15. So it is telling, okay, we have to increase as well. So now we are picking this index S element. So okay, it is 12. Sorry, index 2, which is 10, 15. So now, can I insert this 10, 15 into index first, that is 19? Can I insert this into 19? Right? So I want to insert here. So 10 is less than equal to 9. Is it? No. So can I insert this? Can I insert this 10, 15 into this one? So it is telling no, it is not an overlapping. It is not an overlapping. So it is telling no, you cannot do this. As soon as it is telling no, you cannot, then I have to insert this at index what? Just after index first. So that is nothing but f plus 1. So let's go and insert. So in original array f plus 1, what we are trying to do? We will be putting this one, correct? So let's get s, what it is? 2, 0, 1, 2. Get this and replace this with f plus 1. F is what? 0. 0 plus 1 is this one. So let's get this one and replace it. It is not going to affect anything. Okay, I am done. I am done. As soon as it is done, so this is an overlapping. So it is telling, okay, earlier you were at index 0, whatever. Okay, I am taking one more and I'm putting elements. Means I am updated. Or you can tell f equals to f plus 1. That's it. Correct. So we have done this f plus plus. Now just increment this one. Till now we are here. Till now till this index we are done. We are done. We are merged. So now go with this next down. So it is also incrementing. So if it is merged, if it is a condition where we are just inserting, at that time both it is incrementing. But if it is only overlapping, then only we are incrementing this S index. Okay, so just think why. I'm explaining as well. Okay, so now we are going with this 8, 12. Right, we are done something wrong or what? Yeah, I'm not taking this, remove this from example, because we haven't sorted this earlier. Okay, so that's why I'm removing this. I hope you are understanding this why I have done this one, because see, this is not sorted. So till now, till this I'm taking an example. I took example till here only. I'm not considering it 8, 12. If you want to consider, you can put it inside that and you can just go ahead with that. So till now what we have index 1. So we having the answer in original array till index f. So what we have in this till index from 0 to index first. Okay, so what is 0 and what is first? So 0 is fine, first is index 1. So from 0 to index 1 you have to pick. you have to pick. We'll try to submit this in the LeetCode. So we'll start with the brute force first, and then we'll go with the efficient one, and we'll try to improve this complexity as well. So as whatever we have discussed, what we are going to do is first we will be taking the element and we'll try to insert at the correct place, right? So for that, I'm going to take a 2D vector. So that is, let's say that suppose it as a temp, and then we will be taking one output vector where we will be storing our output. I mean, after overlapping, if everything is done, then what will take the data structure that we are going to take output. Okay, so let's take it. First, we are going to iterate this interval. So I'm taking it as an out pair of anything. So let's think on this. What we will do at that time, if it is empty, then don't think anything. Just put this element el. This element we will insert it. Okay. As soon as it is done, I will tell okay. Just go and continue with the next one. Else, if it is not, then what I will tell okay. You just go with this temp one, right? We will be taking this el and will insert in the temp one. So how I will insert? Let's see. So we are going to iterate the whole element. Now I will tell okay. As soon as for just take one example. Suppose you have 1 3. Now you want to insert 2 6. Okay. So what you will do? Okay, you have to get a number until and unless you are not getting. This is not a exact what you can get. Let me add some more test cases here. Suppose this is 15 8, which will be here. Okay. So now you want to add this 8 10. Suppose. Okay. Now you want to add this 8 and 10. Where you will add it. Okay. So just think on this. So what I am going to tell is you have to find a number until and unless you are not getting any number which is greater than 8. At that time we will be getting try to get the next number. So what I mean is 1 is less than 8. It is the position where I can. So we will tell okay, is there any other candidate to be, where we can insert? Yeah. So 2 is less than yes, 15 is less than no. So this is the place where I want to insert. So this is the place where I should be inserting this 18. So as soon as I'm getting this index, I will post that element here only. Okay. So let's go with that. Okay. So what I will tell, if this el is fixed, this will be changing. So this is as a el. So what I mean is if el first index, if this is the number which is less than or equal to what, or you can take as less than only. If it is equal to, then it will get filtered on the next number. We will be putting it at the next index. That is fine. So if el0 is less than what, this number. So what it is, that is we have temp. Correct? So in the temp of I, so if I have the number who is less than temp I of 0, I can say this is the place where I can put the this el. So let's insert this temp dots bracket, right? So here till now I can say okay, I will insert it here and will break this. So this is the order, right? So this is the order. So we can be sure like till here it is fine. We have inserted this, but think everything is fine. Everything is fine, and we want suppose this 15 it till now it is this. It is the order. Now I want to add this 15 it, correct? So if I want to add this 15 it, so are we able to resolve those things here? Just think this 15 it, we are getting this 15. Is this less than it? No. So till now we are telling no. So till now it's fine. So we have end of this. Instead we have not added this 15 18. So I will tell if I have not added, how can I know that I haven't added or not? So I will be taking a flag. I will tell okay, I have added it. Same thing here as well, we have to address. As soon as we are starting this, we will be passing a boolean which is going to tell me okay, this is not okay. So what I'm telling, if anyhow I have said this, I have added this, then flag will be true and I will insert it at the end. So no need to take care of anything, we will insert it. Correct? Right? So now this end element is also handled. As soon as this we have done with, now what we are going to do, we will be merging this. Let's make a method called merge. If you want, you can do it here, but let's do it with a separate. We are going to pass this. Okay. So we want something here. So let's take it with the return type of the same. This would be underscore merge, and what we are taking, that is vector. Suppose it is of temp, correct? So now just take any random, let's insert or do pushback the first element. This will be the temp 0. We have inserted this element, correct? Now just we are going to take here this element in the temp, whatever it is, can be merged it or not. So any upcoming element, suppose A, B, C, D, let's say, whatever we have referred, that same thing we will be referring. So we having CD, correct. So what we are telling, if C is less than equal to B, as we are for sure A is less than C or equal to C, that is fine. So if C is less than equal to B, is it? So what will be AB and CD? AB is something which is the last element of this OP, correct. So I'm going to tell this OP dot back last element 1. If I am the someone which having this 0th element, if I am less than or equal to the last element of the last index of whatever it is stored in OP, okay, so this would be equals to the maximum of this one comma what, that is going to be this as well, correct. So EL1, that's it. This is what we want to modify. Till now it's fine. Else we have to insert this EL. I can see, yeah, we have done with this. Let's return this output vector. Whatever we will be getting, this will be our answer. So rather than doing this, we can directly return this. So let's remove it, run this. So we having something wrong. This is push, we have used wrong. We have done something wrong. Let's see what. Okay, flag is true. If flag is true, oh sorry, if flag is not true, then we are going to push it. Okay, if we have inserted, then not an issue. If we haven't inserted, then we will try to insert, correct. So let's submit this. We are able to pass all the test cases, but instead it is not on the optimal side. Okay, so let's try to optimize this. We are taking this, I will be taking it. Okay, so now what we can try, we can first sort this as we have discussed. So as of now it is done, this is also done, so everything is fine. Whatever we have done, everything is okay, just we have sorted it. Let's try to do that. Let's submit this. It is getting passed, correct. But can we reduce the space complexity that we are using here? Yes, we can try to do that. Let's not going for this as we have discussed, not going for this one as well. Let's take index first as 0, second also as 0, correct. Now this we are going to make some variation in this. Let's see. What we are having, this temp dot size we are going to take. As of now, as we are taking care with index, so this first index will be something till that point of index we are merged. So we will try to merge this second index till first. Okay, so let's try that. Can I merge this first second to the first for now? So I will tell, okay, let's try. If what I mean is, this is index first, what I will tell, go ahead and take this second and tell, is this index 0 someone which is less than or equal to temp of first, would be replaced with the same thing. This would be replaced, which is index 1, correct. Not second, we have done wrong. This thing I am trying to change. But first we are going to make changes, means we will taking the maximum and will feed into this. So till now everything looks fine. Yes. Else if it is not, then what we will be doing, okay fine, we want to insert this. So simply we will be telling, okay, just increment this one. That's it. Correct? After incrementing, we have to make changes. Some changes we need to make. So as soon as we need to suppose this is the interval which want to be a new one, means it is not an overlapping. So I will tell, okay, if it is first here, then increment this and replace the value. We haven't uses any extra space. Now we will try to run this. So whatever this will return, that is the answer. Okay, that is the answer. So we are having wrong answer. Let's see why. Let's check it first. Okay, sorry. So this temp hole is not our answer, correct? So okay, fine. So let's say there is one problem. This S is not referring anything. Okay, this S, I mean this this one. Okay, so let me change the variable so that we can refer it. Okay, so let's submit this and check the answer. So we are able to reduce the time complexity as well as the space complexity. Thank you for watching the video. We are done with this and we'll meet in the next video.